Ndamukong and the Vikings? All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Onebar. It is like 100 degrees out. That is why my shirt does not have any sleeves. So you have to look at my pasty, tiny arms throughout this video. But who gives a crap about that? Let's talk Ndamukong. I guess there's some smoke. It's fair to say there is smoke. Tyler Dragon, fantastic name by the way, from USA Today, verified on Twitter. I'm not going to pretend I know who he is, but you know what? I'm going to believe him is saying that multiple reports that the Vikings and Sioux have had talks, that there is definitely interest there. We have seen over the offseason some people on, especially on Twitter, putting it out there, oh man, is he coming? Is he coming? Maybe they'll get Sioux. I've never bought into it, but damn it, there is smoke. So I'm starting to buy a tiny bit into it. So obviously the fact that they're talking, there is interest there. Vikings definitely continuing to look at improving this defense, which I love. The thought of putting horrible Harry, Dalvin Tomlinson, and then adding Sioux to this defensive line is damn near nutty for me. I love it. I love the thought of that with obviously Zadarius Smith, Danielle Hunter. I love the options that gives them. You could move these guys all around that defensive line, scaring the living shit out of opposing offenses and offensive lines. Here's why I'm not getting too excited about it. I know he's 35 years old. I know his best years are behind him, but I mean, right now, Armon Watts is slotted to be that third starter on the defensive line. We all can agree that Sioux is better than him. Is Sioux the Sioux from 2012? No, he is not. Last year, he made $9 million. I believe he had one of his worst rated years, but who cares? We know that he can play. We know that he can play at a high level. Why I'm not excited about him, though, is the Raiders are also being mentioned as a team that is interested in Sioux, and that mutual interest seems to be a little hot and heavier when you look at it, especially the quotes that you're seeing from Sioux. He'd love to play for the Raiders. Raiders have some very good defensive players as well. So I think things would, I'm just shooting from the hip here. My gut says that things would have to fall through with the Raiders for Sioux to come to the Vikings. I think right now Sioux sees the Vikings as possibly a backup option just because of the quotes that he's putting out there and the intrigue and how fun it would be to play for the Raiders. So that puts a little bit damper on this, but don't get me wrong. I am excited. I am hot and heavy right now with the thought of adding him to the defensive line. The contract, I'm assuming it would be a one-year deal. Like I said, he's 35 years old. He had made $9 million last year. I'm guessing it probably wouldn't be much cheaper than that. Vikings have, I believe, $12 million in cap space right now. So they could get a little creative as far as how they sign him, load that thing, top heavy, signing bonus. Like we know Rob Brzezinski would have no issues making it work. But there you have it. Ndamukong. Let me know what you think about him possibly joining the Vikings. What do you think of that defensive line? Do you think he's overrated? Do you want nothing to do with him? Would you rather have Armon Watts out there? Let me hear it in the comments. I'm going to go find a shirt that has sleeves, and that is much less gross.